Alright, let me change this over. And I am all set. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Let me just write these down real quick. Good evening, Avelia. Alright. I shouldn't be too far from the end of this game. Just a matter of, well, doing it. I'm gonna finish the last 2 continents and then whatever is remaining so I can actually do the sanctuaries and everything. The bridge. Oh, actually, the last singular area. Right, I forgot. I did finish Pistorius already. Now I have to finish this place. I have the next main quest, and then there was some other stuff over here. I don't remember if I was even allowed to go this way. Time to maximum Overlord. Maximum Unicorn. Oh, no, that's right. You can't go through that way. You have to come around the other side. Well, time to visit. Go is a strong word. Oh, I was thinking of stopping here and seeing if there are any upgrades I wanted to do. Let's see. Any character with a fairly unique sword that I feel I could use an upgrade. This one. Well, I only have 4 Fevrite. Let me actually look at everything first. Stingray, Sanguine Blade. I just want to see how I'm feeling about any of these things in particular. Especially because I just hired a whole bunch of dudes. Alright, definitely that one. I feel like I've upgraded all the spears that I wanted to upgrade. Or that I felt like I needed to upgrade. Unless I want to go with this, which is probably not a bad idea. Isn't the other one I have the exact same one? Am I not using that one? Looks like I'm not using that one. The Jolkol, yeah. You gotta test the waters first. Can't jump all the way in right away. Where is... Just want to raise the healing potency of that a little bit. And then was there a great shield I wanted to do? There's this one. In fact, I'm certain there was. It may not have been a great shield. It may have been a normal shield. Could have swore there was one that I was looking to upgrade. Viper Shield, Azure Crest. Huh, could have swore... Oh, the one I'm thinking of just might not be upgradable. Because I don't see the one that I was thinking of upgrading. So I will leave it. Damn it! Yes, to the Basilica we go. Right, I don't need my PS5 controller plugged in anymore because I'm actually playing on my PS5.
Your Holiness, how long has it been since you returned to us in this dreadful state? Months have come and months have gone, yet worry still plagues my soul. Utter fear that the faithful might learn of your passing.
Hardly a surprise.
Fucking Baltro. Every time.
Lacking an heir to inherit the pontifical robes, your orthodoxy stands on the precipice of extinction.
How proceeds the search for Lady Scarlet?
I have my legion scouring Fevrith for her as we speak.
I'm gonna walk right up to her. No, it's not really similar to tactics at all.
Dead.
I pray it is the former. All of these tribulations shall be redeemed with the birth of a new pontifex. Yet my heart will ever be stained by the illusion I've cast over our people, and the wretched necromancy I employ in so doing. All the same, should the truth of this subterfuge be made known, it would spell the end of our orthodoxy as we recognize it.
Then all we need do is extinguish any man unfortunate enough to learn of the matter.
Well, then you missed one.
Vile demon.
Oh, come now. Is it not your sacred task to preserve the legacy of this faith you so revere?
I am the unicorn.
It is. And I shall see it through, even if I must suffer eternal damnation as a result.
Speaking of damnation, the man you recently branded a heretic has made some fascinating friends.
I'm his friend.
He and the rebel army march for your gates at this very moment.
Then Nigel has succumbed to his madness.
A pity. It seems the only recourse will be to strike him down.
Don't worry, Elaine's horse is also a unicorn. Capture the Basilica. Path is barred by a sturdy gate. I'm not concerned at all. I like that he just has a battering ram all set and ready to go. Neither shall we waver neath the unicorns. I am the unicorns. I'm gonna assume I can't just fucking fly over this. Worth a shot, but you know, I'm assuming they won't let me do that.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge.
Yeah, it very specifically is like, no. Like, I feel like, see how it actually points around it? So yeah, they actually do want me to progress it. However, I don't have to progress it entirely the way they want me to.
A brisk flight.
Get my ever so powerful elves onto the front line. Ooh, the elves actually have a challenging unit right there.
Right.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. I am yours to command, so be it.
How does Ox unit fare?
What do you need?
What is that unit? Oh, it's because of the the fucking one-shot hammer bros again. That's why.
The Cornian militia fight. Who's my target?
Yeah, it's literally just, that's the only unit that even does anything to me anymore. It's the one-shot hammer. It's the one-shot hammer bros.
I'll make my mark. I'll see what I can do. Do you need something? Heading there now.
What shall I do next?
The question will be if they'll come from behind.
I'm pretty good with the bow.
Yeah, I mean, they knew full well that flyers would break this map if they let you just go over the mountain. And they're smart to have figured that because they're right. But, you know, they could have just not figured it out, Smile.
Who's my target? Understood. What do you need? Of course.
I can do it. Heading there now. You're not.
Let me help. I'll support you.
Providing cover.
I'm here too.
I'm pretty good with the.
You'd best. I'll support.
All right, only 92. I'm probably gonna suffer a KO on somebody, but that should be fine. And this is the elf unit. I actually want to see, because I think this is an initiative-related thing. Yeah, it's literally just... Oh my goodness, that also missing.
Let's begin.
Ah, that does it too, the darkness. I should probably change the equipment to give her some form of debuff immunity. I can give her the Ring of the Unicorn, or whatever the name of that other thing was. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I can fix that.
My blade beckons.
Yeah, because they can't even hurt the front row. Well, they can, but evasive impetus will make it... Oh, and the heavy counters. All right. That heavy counter is brutal on elves. Got to be a highly armed unit for that. Yeah, see, if he had higher initiative, he could just do darkness immunity.
I need your strength.
Easy now.
As the wind.
Okay, yeah, that's all it is.
A product of my devotion.
That one's for you, Mom.
You have the ancient crown. I could take away the sage's hood. Who has... This is order acquired? I think I got it after the Ring of the Maiden. I thought I did Ring of the Maiden and then went to get it immediately. Alright, I know where it is in item ID, I think. I think it's right up here. The Holy Unicorn Signet, yeah. I do have to consider... Yeah, that you had it. Yeah, well, I didn't really need to have it on you, though. I'm giving it to my super elf. I had it on Hilda because Hilda missing anything was kind of a big fucking pain. But I think it's more useful elsewhere. Honestly, I think... Oh man, I wish I had a spare ruby pendant. I could take it off him. He doesn't really need the ruby pendant. I'm not even really using him. Might be one of those cases where they just run a handful of those, but I would prefer them to have... Honestly, a plume would not be too bad of an idea. The more initiative they have, the better.
This is for you, Mom.
I'm listening. What do you need?
Do you kill? Yes, you do.
Yes, I concur.
What do you need? I'm going.
I am yours to command, departing at once.
Alright, since I'm gonna need something here,
Shall strike them.
just
like I
in
made it.
case.
What's next? Bold of you to stand.
Got your back.
I'm here too.
Alright, only 16 damage. Probably just send that one. I'm gonna get the life
The
back
fruits of
for what's-their-face,
diligence are sweet
for the
indeed.
elves.
I'll make my mark. I'll see what I can do.
I can do it. Heading there now.
Do you need something? Right.
Come then.
Wow, that was a pathetic
Was never
unit.
in doubt.
It's rare that
Allow
I
me.
see super weak units like that anymore.
It shall be done.
a chance to...
Providing cover.
I like when I just add something and it makes it worse. I had a ranged assist and it's like, yeah, we didn't like
Not
that.
even surprised. On my honor, could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Alright, he does also need it, but I want the life back for this person. What the heck? Alright, so he's gonna need to get out.
Of the Sacred Heart. I am yours to command.
And try to talk to them.
Their tyranny ends here.
That doesn't look like much of an option, given...
So be it.
That was easy. Witness the might of an angel.
Can I deploy from here? Yes.
You've made the right call. Watch what royal.
Given you don't even have a chat option, I'm not feeling too optimistic about your fucking odds, man. Looks like you're just gonna go in and get your ass beat.
I've arrived.
I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I have arrived.
Allow me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to
Your
vital
orders?
blow this.
It shall be done. Simple. I won't disappoint.
I am yours to departing at once.
If you
Surely,
want me, then have me.
surely it'll do something. It won't.
To the next. I rise to any challenge. Allow me a brisk flight.
Who's my target? Heading there now.
Come then. My wyvern and I soar.
I must never yield.
I won't.
Getting to
stop
the point
now.
where my EXP might actually start being decent on Amalia again.
I
Not
rise to
really,
any
but maybe.
challenge.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's not the other skill. I mistook it for
Your
the wrong
orders?
skill. That's fine.
Very well.
I'm listening. Of course.
What do you need?
Jesus.
I'm going.
Their tyranny, so be it.
If you want me, then have me.
No, just nuts.
This power weighs I would appreciate a rest. I rise to any challenge.
As you directed.
Your orders?
Granted, it's not like I'm saving the hot cross buns for anything. Might as well get the 3.
Allow me. Your orders? A brisk flight.
The position is ours.
What's next? I believe
I
I've
am yours
arrived.
to command.
Man, that idea is still not looking so hot, man.
This is for you.
I'll be the first to admit.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
Wait, they're in range. Oh, they actually did stand. They actually did stand down. They just. He just doesn't have a talk option. Is the only difference.
Departing at once.
Allow me. Very well. I can do it. I'm going. What is it?
It worked.
Is that all? Watch what royal. I'm off. Proceed with caution. I won't.
Oh, you better fucking
Their tyranny
move.
ends. So be it.
I've made it.
Do you need something? Understood.
Come then.
I mean, most of the time that stuff pays off. There's been maybe once in the entire game they've been like, let me try talking to them and it doesn't work.
Your orders?
Maybe twice in the whole game that's happened. In reality.
Face your demise.
They're pretty good about it actually working when they recommend it most of the time.
Reason rules the day.
Thank goodness for that.
We may need this. Your orders? It shall be done.
I am yours to command.
A great boon for the liberation.
Don't worry, we've set the plan in motion of us beating their ass. It's my favorite plan.
Watch what royalty can do.
None shall
I've got your back.
I take 1 more damage. To be fair, he has no reason actually being that far up.
Understood.
I've
They
arrived.
seek to strike
You,
at me.
Mom. What do you need? Heading there now. Your orders? It shall be done.
A timely
I'm ready.
arrival.
I can do it. What do you need? I'm going.
War is no place for the weak of heart. So be it.
That dude is kind of quick.
I'll make my mark.
Dude's kind of dead, too.
Who's my target?
He's walking into his own demise.
Right.
I won't disappoint. I'm off.
The enemy has spotted me. Allow me. Very well.
Might have to light feather to get out of
You
that.
won't escape my arrows. Well,
Actually, maybe I Dragoon dive out of it,
I rise to any challenge.
just to be safe.
Allow me a brisk flight. If you want me, then have me.
Dude, Helva's just been running through shit this whole game. Ever since I got her.
Quiet down now.
Granted, Elaine is also doing insane work now too, as is Amalia.
Let it be done. Defeat is not.
It's too bad the limited heal shield doesn't stay.
I rise
That
to
would be
any
busted,
challenge.
but of course that's why I want it to work. Duh.
Your orders? Allow me a brisk flight. Come then.
I like how they do just literally stand aside. Like, they don't help, they just watch. They're like, follow up.
Quiet down.
Nice miss, idiot.
You were little match. It was never in doubt. Allow me. Your orders?
Take the hot cross
I rise
buns.
to any challenge. It shall be done.
Oh. Leave this matter to me. Hopefully it works a second time. Alright,
Not
well
quite
then.
according to plan.
I need you to get your ass over there.
Starting at once.
I'm pretty good with a bow.
I stand for all of kind. I can do it. Heading there now.
What's next?
If you want me, then have me.
That kind of sucks because he's
Reason
so
rules
far
the
away.
day.
I could swap
Your
with the
orders?
elves.
War is no place for the weak of heart.
Do you have like a sprint of some kind? Alright, tail feather it is then.
That was easy.
Wow, this catapult sucks. It's in range of like nothing except for this actual base.
I've taken it. Bold of you to
I was gonna
stand
say,
against
please
me.
tell me I still have the advantage over this guy.
I never doubted myself.
It's like, please no bad RNG rolls.
Come then. was never in doubt.
Will it work this time? Oh. All right.
What do you
They're
mean?
all just agreeing.
Allow me.
Not quite understood.
Watch what royalty can do.
I have
I'm ready.
arrived.
Do you need something?
I'll make her dream a reality. I can do it. Right.
Hey, get out of here.
Allow me. A brisk flight.
Hey, stop it.
Face your demise.
But I'm gonna run out of stamina and I don't want to use any more.
I rise to any challenge. Allow me. I rise to very well.
War is no place for the weak of heart.
Oh, I mean, there is that, I suppose.
So be
Actually,
it.
doesn't technically lose that fight.
Heading there now. Allow me. Your orders? Very well.
Turn back.
No.
I've got
Well,
you
no.
here, too.
What the? All right. I guess with
Providing
both
I've
assists,
got your
it's
back.
fine. That's a hell of an RNG swing.
No foe cannot be defeated.
I rise. It shall be done.
I won't I'm off.
You're not leaving here alive. Well, look at that. Your orders? Very well. What do you need? Right.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart,
There's so many of them.
Royalty, is that all?
I am yours to command. Understood.
You won't escape. Come then.
I guess it doesn't really matter which one of them does this. Fire Emblem itch.
Fly no further. I rise to any challenge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
I'm going.
get it done before Dragon's Dogma 2 comes
All
out.
ours now.
All hands on
What
deck
do you need?
for the dragon.
This is for you, Mom.
I appreciate it.
Great honor.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart, I am yours to command.
Who's my target?
Their tyranny. Understood.
I'm pretty good with the bow. That one's for you, Mom.
What
Alright.
shall I do next?
As soon as both of my wait timers are good.
What do you need? Right. Your orders? A brisk flight.
I don't think that really changes much
not leaving
going
here
that
alive.
route, but
To the stars.
it is what it is.
I won't disappoint.
This is for you, Mom. Heading there now.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart, departing at once.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
I'm pretty good with the bow. I could get used to this. I can do it. This is for you, Mom.
Gotta move
Right.
further up.
Simple.
Face your demise.
Wish I had slightly more stamina on my
Reason
best
rules the
units,
day. Allow
but I'll
me
make it work.
a fine discovery. You're not leaving here alive.
My bowstring grows tauter.
I can do it.
Hey, what's going on, Striker? Good evening.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
Who's my target? Understood. Do you need something?
Watch what royalty can. Is that all?
What do you want now? This is for you, Mom. I'm going. You won't escape my arrows. Well, look at that. I can do it. This is for you, Mom. Right.
I've made it.
You're not leaving here alive.
All right, they're gonna need.
Just give me a few. What do you need?
I could go. Quick calls 3. Oh, I didn't mean to
This
do
is for
that.
you, Mom.
That's fine. I'll just do this.
Feels pretty good. I can do it. Heading there now.
Essentially acts as an itemless means of doing it.
Who's my target?
I am yours to command. Understood.
There's a lot of dudes here.
If you want me, then have me. To the next. Your orders, it shall be done.
Hey, Erixus.
You won't
Good
escape
evening.
my arrows.
My blade for Arteras.
She's gained so much EXP on this mission.
This is for you, Mom.
Should really just liquid fortune them repeatedly. With how much EXP they get from this.
What do you need? I'm going.
What's next?
You're not leaving here alive.
Hello, Shadal.
I'll strike
Watch him run.
There's no escape.
The double enrage. Yeah, that's much better.
Shouldn't have doubted me. My arrows fly even farther now. This is for you, Mom. Right. That was easy.
I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
You won't escape my arrows.
Hello, King.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
I am the happy one.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart, departing at once.
I'm pretty good with a bow.
A product of my devotion.
Impressive.
They are
aren't I?
doing work right now.
Barely an
I
effort.
have arrived. Their tyranny, so be it.
You won't escape my arrows.
I stand for all of
Hey, man, I need you to do your convincing thing.
I am yours, understood.
There you go. Good. Now, if only you would assist me
For the Knights of
on
the
top
Sacred
of that.
Allow me. It shall be done.
I can do it. I'm going.
Their tyranny ends here, so be it.
Face your demise. Reason rules the day.
Hello, Minuet. Thank you for the 55 months.
A brisk flight.
Understood.
Just a minuet, just subscribed.
Excellent. And Rennie, thanks for the 39 months.
I could get used to this.
Rennie91 just subscribed.
This is for you, Mom.
Thank you for the
You won't
resubs.
escape my arrows.
I love resubs.
Can't move another muscle.
Allow me. Your orders, it shall be done.
Get to the campfire,
A timely
please.
arrival.
Allow me.
Very well. I can do it. Heading there
Actually,
now.
you know what?
I
It would
rise
be
to your
more
orders.
efficient to do this, I think. Yeah, because then I'll use one, go back
You're
up
not
to
leaving
4,
here alive. Well,
and I
look at
should be
that.
good. Good evening, Alice.
All ours now.
Fear not. I've no time for words.
Allow me.
What is it?
I believe
ready.
I've arrived.
Heading there now. Who's my target?
I like that
Understood.
Rolf is essentially just following at this point.
I'm pretty good.
Hello,
with the bow.
Tequila.
I could get used to this.
Good evening.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be it.
Will you help?
None.
Allow me to assist.
They do, but it doesn't really help a whole lot.
I am yours to command. For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
This is for you, Mom. Right.
The position is ours.
I have arrived.
Chaos.
I am yours.
Chaos? Avelia trying to fix Nightbot. You can never fix Nightbot all the way.
Gifted amount subscriptions to the
won't escape
community.
He's a
my
true
hands.
rebel.
Well, look at that.
Hey, Scam Train. Oh, that is quite effective, huh?
Such is war.
All right, so I do have to be a little careful here. I need to make sure those were all decent matchups that weren't going to go too poorly.
I won't disappoint. I'm off.
Do you need something? Heading there now.
Your orders? Very well.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
I can do it. Heading
And it
there
looks
now.
like I've got some stuff to destroy. I am the Unicorn Overlord. Forever and always.
What's next?
A timely arrival.
I'm pretty good with the bow. I could get used to this. This is for you, Mom.
I swear I'll repay this debt.
I can do it. Right.
All right, they died, but that's fine.
You're not leaving here alive.
Why does he keep going for me? Forgets about provoke. That's when you realize you look through everything. Wait,
Well,
when did
look
I
at
put
that.
provoke on?
What do you
Oh
need?
no.
This is for you, Mom.
What have I done?
What's next?
I can do it. I'm going.
The war rages on.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
Yeah, I probably won't mess with the online much because when it's done, it's going to be done for me.
That one's for you, Mom.
But it is a nifty little system.
This is for you, Mom.
Perhaps
Looks like I made it.
if I
I
may.
can do it. Heading there now. This is for you.
I love
Mom.
summoning thunderstorms to break
Who's
through
my
enemy
target?
lines.
Understood.
What is it?
Wow, they are just straight up surrounding them.
I can move no further.
I'll make my mark. I need to leave for now.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
My moment has finally. I'm listening. Yes, I concur.
Yeah, I know it's it's not the only game that I could use as a comparison, but it's a lot like Raid Shadow Legends
I won't
online
disappoint.
PvP.
Is that all?
Pretty much the same thing. You just make a unit and then people choose to challenge it and see if, you know, their AI is better than your AI kind of deal.
I'm pretty good with the bow.
Just drop off.
Come, Faye.
Effective.
Want some?
It's time. I shall raise my guard.
House of Dario.
I won't hold back.
Homeboy is beefy. Wow, he actually didn't die from that. Alright, they're gonna need... what's it
You're
called?
not leaving here alive. Just give me a few.
Careful. You
You alright over there, Hawk?
Did you see that?
I'm trying to save that one unit for no reason other than I want to save that unit.
What do you need? Heading there now. I'm pretty good with a bow. Well, look at that. This is
I'm the kind of person who gets a lot more hours out of this game strictly because I really like watching the combat animations. I've had to stop myself repeatedly.
Are you impressed yet?
What do you need?
Just be like, no, I need to finish it. Stop watching.
Bold of you to stand against me. This is nothing. I'll not let this... Have I always held such potential? I'll make my mark. I'm listening. Of course.
I can do it. Right.
Careful.
They are very well done.
Tempered.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
What do you need? Yes, I concur. I'm listening. I'll see what I can do.
If you want me, we shall prevail as one.
I'll take taking 0.
I rise to any challenge. Face your demise.
The voice lines in combat are pretty good.
Chaos shall never reign again.
But it's raining literally right now on the screen. How could you be
Your
so
orders?
wrong?
It shall be done. This land belongs to us. If you want me, then have me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, but I doubt that those two things really have much overlap in reality. He just knows.
You won't escape my arrows. I could get used to this.
He just knows his
What do you
power.
need? I can do it. This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
I like how every item use I have is just to go forward
I'm pretty
more.
good with the bow. That one's for you, Mom. What do you need? Right.
Do you need something? Right.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
I want to bring Auk
That
over
was
here.
easy.
Thank you,
Allow
Beckoning
me.
Charm. The time limit for this one actually gets a little spicy.
Very well.
The fact that the time's actually almost half done is kind of
ready.
surprising.
Heading there now.
And that's with me kind of just rushing the whole thing, too.
I've made it. This is for you, Mom. I'm going. I can do it.
Thus begins my sacred prayer. My wings are yours.
Watch what royal...
For the knights of the sick. Understood.
Come then. To the next.
This is a big map that I can't just... I've been skipping over most everything on the maps up till now.
Flight.
The heavens smile upon us.
I've arrived.
Where shall I go
stand
next?
triumphant.
What do you need?
That way I can get them onto the front lines a little faster.
This is for you, Mom. What do you need?
Oh wait, what am I doing? Just do this.
I can do it. Right.
That should more than do the trick.
You won't escape my arrows. I could get used to this.
Your orders? It shall be done.
Simple. I'm pretty good with the bow.
To the stars and beyond.
My blade for a...
I'll make her dream.
My bowstring grows tauter.
God
What
damn!
do you need? I'm going. All eyes now. This is for you, Mom. Right. You're not leaving here alive. That one's for
Heard my
you,
neighbor
Mom.
doing something.
What do you need?
I think they're doing like
I'm going.
construction or something.
You won't
Building
escape
something
my
in their
arrows.
apartment.
I could get used to this. This is for you, Mom. Heading there now.
I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
That thunderstorm travels super fast.
You're not leaving here alive.
71? Alright, I know exactly who dies then. Is this a case of kill faster, take less? Yes, it is.
Well, look at that. What do you need? Right. That was easy.
I'm so glad they trust me.
This is for you, Mom.
It'd be really unfortunate if they had no good reason to trust me.
What do you need? Heading there now.
I have arrived.
You won't escape my arrows. That one's for you, Mom. I can do it. Right.
Leave me alone!
I'm pretty good with the bow. I could get used to this. This is for you, Mom.
Man, I can't imagine being this guy, having one lone unit, and saying to myself, alright, I'm gonna show them what's what. Like, what part of you thinks that's how this ends?
You stand amidst the glory of Bisphane Basilica. Abandon this seditious uproar, or face the Heavenly Father's judgment. Battle beckons.
Nice turn one heal.
I'll strike first.
You are protected.
Not as protected as you think.
Ice. Prepare for your end.
Not protected at all.
Let's have some fun.
How will you fare?
Shouldn't have doubted me.
That dude talks so much shit.
Can't move another muscle.
I should have known I was gonna get a holy brooch from that. God, no wonder so much of the map was cut off. Mission was enormous. 67 unit defeats. Oh. That was worth 79 renown. I mean, it's worth nothing to me, but still.
and so too has my divine calling. The truth of His Holiness's demise will come to light, and all of his teachings shall be lost like so many feathers on a foul wind.
You dare speak his name after the desecration you've engaged in?
I had little choice. Absent a pontifex at its helm, the Orthodoxy would fail to adequately direct the faith of its believers. Trust in our creed would wither and fade, so I resorted to desperate measures, at least until we could find Lady Scarlet.
Why
Definitely
did
an
you hide
ass
it from
whooping.
me?
It is as I've mentioned before. His Holiness forbade us from even speaking her name.
It's really you.
The woman you've sought for so long now stands in your presence.
Lady Scarlet. But how have you come to arrive here? And among the ranks of rebels, no less.
You would know all that and more had you only spoken to me, Senatio. 'Twas I who ushered her out of this land, at His Holiness's behest.
Then perhaps my greatest sin was confiding in that Zenoiran sorcerer over my own countrymen.
Yeah, that's usually not a good
Even
idea.
so, I'm glad to have reached this conclusion.
Yeah, it just cost a bunch of lives, you know. No big deal.
I'd like to believe it amounts to divine providence, ushered forth by the Heavenly Father himself. And that the congregation His Holiness loved so dearly can live on in peace. I leave that charge in your capable hands, Sir Nigel. Once I face my Inquisition, our most sacred of nations can finally step forward anew. And you, Lady Scarlet, please guide our flock to salvation as their new and worthy pontifex.
That I can't do.
Yeah, we've kind of got a world to save, you stupid fuck.
I'm certain both of you know the task my father left me with. And that it's the exact reason I can't accept his position, or afford to sequester myself here in the Basilica. My duty's not yet finished, and I refuse to rest until it is.
Shepherding the savior of this land, hmm? Does such a savior truly exist?
He does.
Hello?
And he stands in this very room. Prince Elaine, noble leader of the Liberation Army.
I hadn't realized.
We've reason to believe that Pontifex Errant was captured by Zenoira and slain while in their custody.
Hey, what's going on, Dream?
They needed his blood to break the seals on Fevreth's sanctuaries.
The same blood that runs through Scarlet's veins. 'Tis why they kidnapped her not long past.
Then Baltro and his minions are the ones who stole His Holiness away from us. What cruel irony. I believed myself striving to
I am
restore
the
Albion to
unicorn.
its former glory, just as he desired. Yet I was complicit in its downfall instead, stood athwart his righteous path ere we could ever walk astride it. Tell me, why have I not faced sentence for my sins?
I expect you will be, before long. But if you'd rather atone for those sins than languish in their wake, what would you say to joining our ranks?
Unicorns, nay. They also whip.
His Holiness has finally been laid to rest, and the various arms of the Orthodoxy have been informed of his passing, and that the pontificate will remain vacant until your prophesied charge is complete.
Thank you, Nigel. You'll make a fine leader, I'm sure of it.
I pray you're right, my lady. Senatio shall serve as your guardian in my stead, and I shall invoke the Father's blessings every morn and eve until your eventual return.
I think I know what unit he's going in.
You're welcome to stay, you know. Albion would be in quite the predicament if their new pontifex were to fall in battle.
Their pontifex won't be going anywhere.
True.
As long as I'm with you, I'm nothing more than an ordinary priestess. And your friend, of course.
Are you sure about this? I can't promise I'm the savior you seek.
I can.
I can. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Hey, she copied me.
Father always knew it would be someone important to me. And, well, there's no one who fits that description more than you, Elaine.
Yeah, you better hurry up on that, because that elf girl wanted some. You better jump on that opportunity. Can't remember if it was Rosalind or Etiolin who was all about him. I'm pretty sure it was Etiolin.
Lady Scarlet, I've word you propose a pilgrimage to the 6 sanctuaries of Fevrith.
Well, not yet.
I do.
I gotta go to the first one.
Visit them once I had found the savior he spoke of. And that's what I plan to do. Broken seals or no.
The staff His Holiness bequeathed to you houses a power unseen in any other. Perhaps its latent faculties will enable you to restore the sanctuaries to their prior function.
I suppose it's
yeah,
possible,
but the
yes,
elf was pretty forward about what she
Cornia
wanted.
told me to first unbind the ring of the unicorn.
Interesting. It would seem the ring plays an integral role in all this.
In that case, let's hold off on the sanctuaries for now.
No, that's
After
literally
all,
what we're doing
the
next.
ring won't be fully restored until Elaine performs the rite of covenant.
Right. I suggest we make for the altar of the unicorn and maiden.
Yep. I know exactly where that is. Yes, join me, Senatio.
We have wrested back Bisphane Basilica and struck a heavy blow to Zenoira's influence in the land.
They hold nothing but the capital now.
Now then, this is the state of Fevrith at present. We've succeeded in freeing all our neighboring kingdoms from Zenoira's grasp, Your Highness. The final battle draws near. I suggest you make whatever preparations are necessary. Then we march on Gran Corinne and bring this grim tale to a close.
A difficulty question. I see, I see. I know exactly what it was going to be. Yeah, I'd probably just go ahead with the replacement on this one. Or this one, even. Probably ain't exactly bad. And then what does this do? Oh, wow, that's really good. Holy moly, that's good. I do prefer having limited plus on her. Let's see. Grants Oro Valley's the ability to withstand one lethal blow. Grants a row of allies buff that doubles HP restored when healing. To a row of allies above their limits. If day. Definitely need a daytime one for that. And that's it, I think. I don't see any reason to withhold that one anymore. And then you should have one more thing. Honestly, you might just want to take a lantern. His max HP is pretty freaking low. Only 54 at this point is begging for a bad fucking time. Oh, I have a better beret for him. That's for fucking certain. I have a lot of better things for him. That should be fine, actually. Alright, I took your second sword off. And I have no idea which one to give you. Might just give him a Zenoirans. Should definitely upgrade his Wyvern Razor, though. Alright, that unit should be a little bit better off. At the very least, if something is susceptible to physical damage. No.
I shall never fail.
Alright, now I gotta finish freeing this continent. Wonder if I have to spam any battles just to get some materials settled. I don't just want to finish the game, I definitely want the platinum. I haven't even looked at the platinum, but I'm just gonna assume as long as I have everything done, I should be okay. Oh, I should probably hire a bunch of dudes, huh? Honestly, I'm just gonna go back here and hire a bunch of cheap dudes.
Behold!
I'm just gonna whisk this guy off to a faraway land. Abandon him in the middle of nowhere to look after a town.
Good call.
That should make things a little easier.
It literally won't make anything easier. She's crazy. No.
As you command.
I need goat milk. These fucking goats. I have all the rapports unlocked, or a bunch of them unlocked. I just need to actually go do them. Fortunately, I also have 1 billion money, so I can do a bunch of boosting for that. For the rapport achievements. goats. Because you can just spam rapport with food. You could also take them into, like, ultra easy missions and just, like, blast through the enemies as much as possible. It takes a while.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I'll probably be back for those goats. Oh, not these goats. The towns, once they're upgraded, you can put a unit in there, and the unit will automatically gather all the materials in the area every time they respawn.
I'll do what I can.
Which is usually after just a handful of fights. Okay, so now that leads back out that way. Let me see about going around this way. Well, that, and there's also achievements. Achievements always the king. Alright, so it looks like now I'll just be able to actually go through this path this way. Oh yeah, that pass-through leads to the place to the right. Okay, so the way to get to there is to go from here. Got it. I like how they're like, oh yes, the way into the area is through a boat in Bastorius, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go that way. I think this is the last monument. I was gonna say my elves should have no problem with this.
Let's begin.
Oh, good physical defense. So very useful.
Come, Faye. Want some? I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you very much. Skiren's Great Shield. Ooh, I like that. Max physical defense. It grants hastened cover. 5 initiative itself. It's kind of insulting they give you a novice book once you've done that. It's like, are you kidding me? Hello? Do you know what point of the game I'm at to give me a novice book? Deliberately trying to insult me. Ah, it's sorted by unit. Okay.
It shouldn't come as a surprise. Impressive, aren't I?
You sure are. Let's wait to see if people are below a certain point. All right, if it's a great shield, don't you have the Phantom Knight shield, which is just a shit ton of magic defense. You have the Yoro staff and the Sanguine Conferral. In terms of anything new, yeah, unless they plan on something small in between patches. Apparently, well, the April update's gonna have the 2 new characters, and we'll see if it adds anything else. Which I'd assume it would. It says there's other stuff. Great shield. I mean, I could give it to you. Although I don't really know who you would be making more time for. And Amalia definitely doesn't want to waste it, so it's going to have to be you. I should only have like a couple more towns to free. Don't worry, I'm coming to help. I've already freed this nation, so this cutscene is so weird.
Poor woman. It would seem she was cut down from behind.
How can this be? Oh, Rhaenys.
You know her?
She was once my lady in waiting, yes. Stand back. I think I can heal her wounds.
Lady Scarlet, I thank the Father above for your safety. You've grown much since last we met. Before me stands not the child I remember, but a full-blooded soldier of the Liberation.
This isn't exactly how I imagined our reunion, but I'm glad you're all right, Rhaenys.
I'm also glad.
And still as stunning as ever, I see. What have you been doing these days?
Fighting back. I string my bow for a
Yeah, I'd imagine most actors and voice
almost
actors
every last of our
end up
brave
figuring
swords.
it out pretty easily.
The nobility has not bent the knee to
Seems you
Sonora.
always hear a slew of stories like, well, I figured it out because...
Outwardly, all while funding our revolt from
Couldn't
behind
say
the
for
curtain
sure,
of our
but I was
wings.
pretty sure.
As a result, the territories that fall
I am
outside
happy.
the church's purview are locked in fierce
That's
civil
correct.
war.
And how did you come to be knocked out on the ground here?
I was sent as a messenger to request aid for the resistance. But I was soon discovered by a band of Zenoirans who turned their blades upon me and struck. My wounds ran deep, yet I was able to escape until... well, you know what happened next.
Rhaenys, was it? Zenoira is our enemy as much as they are yours. We will purge them from this holy land and see Albion.
We've literally already done that, Elaine.
As I should have expected, word of your noble actions has long reached our ears, Prince Elaine. Allow me to lend my aptitude to the effort.
It's barely been 10 minutes since you were rapping on the Father's door, begging him to welcome you. You need rest, and you're not fighting anyone until you
Hi,
get
Ivy.
it.
Of course, Lady Scarlet.
Oh, I'll find success. Don't you worry about that. Hi. Wow.
It's as you expected, sir. The rebels have come ashore.
A twist of fate all too easily seen. 'Tis a strange feeling. Crossing swords with my countrymen half a world away from our common home.
Hello, Sir Bradley.
Sir. All the same, this is a burden I must bear. I'll spill the blood of any who stand in our way, even that of my own kin.
I'm sorry, my lord.
I definitely gotta play with
Waste
Aloha a
not a
bunch
shred
before
of
bed.
worry
He has
on
not
it.
been letting me
We
sleep
share the
soundly.
same stigma, you and
I need him to be tired.
Traitors who sold their own nations to Zenoira for the frail promise of one more sunrise. Let us relish that tie which binds us.
I
from
heckin'
one
love
turmoil
relish.
to another. Now then, our quarry is the forgotten heir of Queen Elenia. Ready your blade and seek to plunge it deep into the boy's chest.
I didn't like relish when I was really young. Then I got older and I realized it was essentially just like having really tiny pickles in some capacity. And I fucking love pickles. God damn. That dude's far away. Yeah, I have to get to her unit first. Yeah, it's another big... all the maps in the late game have been ginormous.
Order must be preserved.
Yeah, well, I always say that everybody has that, like, food that they like more than they like balanced flavor.
Shall strike them.
And for me, that's definitely pickles. Like, even if it throws off the balance of what I'm eating, I'll always say yes to
I rise
pickles.
to any challenge. It shall be done. I stand ready. I take to the skies. Any who bar my path must...
You won't escape. Providing cover.
Oh, it's because of their
I'm pretty
ranged
good with
assist.
the bow.
Yeah, as an Italian, garlic would be up there for me, too.
Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
This is for you, Mom. Right.
Your orders? Very well. Face your...
I've got your back. Providing cover.
I rise to any challenge.
Oh, they're all just barely surviving because the
shall be
big
done.
shield dudes.
Any who bar my...
I've got your back.
A lot of ranged assisting going on, too.
You won't escape my arrows. I could get used to this. What do you need? I'm going.
Blasphemous fool.
Providing cover.
An offering to the heavens.
I would much like Sanatio to be back.
I stand ready.
How do you fare against them? Not
You'll
so
not be
great.
disappointed. I take to the skies.
All ours now.
I'll not go easy on you.
I've got your back.
Well, there's always that. What's going on, Jigglewop? Hello?
I can do it. Heading there now. This is for you, Mom. Right. What do you want? I can do it.
Ivy, chill. It's not time. Chill.
Thank you.
That was closer than I would witness the might of an... I depart. Blasphemous fool.
Alright, they're gonna have to use a wait timer.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe. I stand ready. Your orders?
They're just fucking waltzing away.
A brisk flight.
No, to be fair, she would probably, if I was just sitting here, she'd probably do the same thing.
If you want me, then have me.
Doesn't matter if I was streaming or not.
It was never in doubt. Allow me. Very well. I rise to any challenge. Allow me. Let's keep going. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
Yeah, she's just in play mode.
Face your demise. To the next. Your orders?
There, now they're gonna be forced into
Allow
a
me.
wait time.
A brisk flight.
Because they got no staminas.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
If you want me, then have me. I would appreciate a rest.
And a rest you shall have.
I rise to any
But not
challenge.
this time.
Your orders? Very well. Requesting further command. I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
That was easy. What do you need? Right.
Stop putting attack call down. I literally, like, bum rushed over there. I'm actually kind of surprised. I literally bum rushed that location, and they still died. Or at least I bum rushed them with that one unit. Alright, I know what I'll do. I'm surprised that it's just like they're just that fast.
I can fly no further.
It's that thief unit that's there in the front.
I rise to
I'm also it's also embarrassing how quick they died, but you know. I do have another means of getting over there quickly enough.
Allow me. Very well. Your orders?
I have multiple methods.
I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Allow me.
Much better.
Face your demise. It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
All ours now.
Yeah, I got it.
I can do it. What do you need?
Come then. To the next. Allow me. It shall be done.
Stop with the attack call.
If you want me, then have me. I can fly no further.
Enemy ships approach to the north.
I rise to any challenge.
Eat a steak.
Allow me. Very well.
This is for you, Mom.
I wondered, can I distance swap? Nobody's really close enough.
What do you need? I'm going.
I rise to any a brisk flight. We may need this. Your orders? Very well. I believe I've arrived. I rise to any challenge. Come then. It was never in doubt.
Time to just obliterate.
Face your demise. Reason rules the day. I rise to... Very well. Requesting further command. Your orders? A brisk flight. If you want me, then have to the next. Face your demise.
God, they have so many
Reason
units.
rules the day. I rise to any challenge. Very well. If you want me, then have
I just
to
wish
the
I had
next.
6 instead of fucking
Allow me
4.
A brisk flight. Your orders? Very well.
Knew that was coming.
A fine discovery.
Looks like they are marching upon Hawk, or no, it looks like they're coming from behind.
Face your demise. I would appreciate a rest. Allow me. Your orders? A brisk flight.
Looks like I made it.
A great boon for the liberation.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Very well. Allow me. Come then.
Oh, that's one of the ranged assists.
It was never in doubt. Face your demise.
Yeah, I would actually prefer to do a rapid swap real quick.
I rise to any challenge.
Because now is where magic comes into play.
Victory is all but assured.
What do you need? Heading there now. I'm pretty good with the bow.
Much better. I love just swapping who's on the fucking front line.
There's no escape. I won't hold back.
I've got you. My blade beckons.
Good morning, Yamato. Very late morning in my particular case. Also known as evening.
See that? That one's for you, Mom.
Too nice.
Why, Bradley? Why would a man lauded as a holy knight forsake his oath and crawl off into Zenoira's putrid arms?
Same reason as everyone else,
I'm
bro.
not the saint you think I am. Merely a butcher with an insatiable thirst for blood and violence.
That could also be morning or night, depending on how you want to look at it.
As it was before. People like me can never know true happiness.
It's like a form of night.
Pitiful beast you are.
Yet I must say, this was a fine bout. Perhaps the finest I can remember. And now I leave this world truly sated. Though, if I've one lingering regret, it's doing so before I could see Valmore's dreams realized at last.
He held himself up on that horse pretty well up until that moment. The horse is just like, oh shit. I think he's dead.
How fare your wounds?
Entirely healed, thanks to your magic.
And what of your allies? Still sheltered in the abbey to the south?
How did you...
We heard from one of the Zenoirans we took captive. It seems they've dispatched a squadron to the Abbey's location.
We have to hurry.
Indeed, and this time, my arrows shall support your march. Let us be off.
I'm so close to having freed the whole world. Then I just need to go to all the shrines. God damn, that list of materials on the side is ridiculous. Libera and an undead ring. Oh, that's pretty good. Poison blow, death blow, and base PP. Haven't really seen much in the way of death blow. When I do, you can guarantee it'll be fresh on my mind. Granblue. Yeah, I've got most of what I wanted. And the solo is kind of a pain in the ass. Well, more so just practicing the last 10% is a pain in the ass.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Just needs a very specific timing. I do want to get it done, however. Gonna assume this goes to a secluded shore. Todd, thanks for the 40 months, dude.
Mama Todd just subscribed.
As you command.
Hey, Haps.
I sure do, Erexus. Thanks for the 40 months, man. Hope you're having a good evening. Evening. I'm just being the best unicorn I can be at the moment. The #1 unicorn. Wait, what the hell? There it is. I'm gonna say, where's this loot? YouTube stuff. Good times. I actually need to get the rest of this playthrough on YouTube. I already uploaded it. I just need to make it public. Then I gotta get planning for next week. A lot of forward planning, but not a lot of energy as of late. I'm taking my easy videos for the most part. Yeah, what the eventuality ends up being is that you learn what you do need to edit and what you don't need to edit. That is the true end goal. Let's figure out what you can just say, I'm not doing it. That's my secret. I have videos I don't even need to edit. Oh, I'm so slow. Leave me alone. Whoa. That was the opposite of leaving me alone. Yeah, and I've already been over here. Oh, that's where that backwards path was. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the fuck is it? Once you get into a rhythm, you just reuse editing tricks over and over again, thankfully. Makes life much easier.
That's the Abbey up ahead, yes?
It is. They've offered far beyond their means in treatment and lodging for our wounded soldiers.
And now it's only a matter of time before Zenoira's squadron arrives.
Then we'll just have to prepare the warmest of welcomes for them.
I've got a very warm welcome indeed. Alright, this I'm assuming is the last battle on Albion. Given this entire sequence is considered a side quest. I have to get all 5 of the command posts. Sounds like I'll be teleporting my elves around frequently.
My moment has finally. What do you need? I'll make my mark.
I think I send my aerial units down this way first.
Must be preserved.
What do you need?
And send the elves up this way.
I have to prove myself. This is for you, Mom.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
I'm going.
As I like to say.
What do you need?
I'm just doing my thing.
Your orders? The enemy has spotted me.
Oh boy. That's actually really bad that catapult is there at all.
I fear I'm no match.
Providing cover.
Let me help.
What the? Alright, I'll just take the stalemate then. Puts them both in draw state.
That was easy.
Fitting? Yeah, I don't know. Don't make it sound like any more than it is.
If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day. Allow me. Very well.
Is my base in range? It very much is. That's toxic.
I'll make my mark.
That means they're gonna have to leave the base. They're only barely in its range. If I just put them right here, then it should be fine.
Face your demise.
Yeah, it just must be it's a physical team versus a high evasion team. Thus, I can't hurt them. They can't really hurt me.
This is for you, Mom. What do you need? I can do it.
They seek
Your
to
orders?
attack me.
They must know the true pain of twisters.
Of course.
Have you need of my skill? Departing at once.
This land belongs to us.
I'll make my mark. I'll see what I can do.
Quintania readies twister.
I rise to any challenge.
Bold of you to stand against me. Have I proven myself yet? What do you need? I'll be hit if I stay here.
I was worried about there's a unit behind me that I thought was just gonna fly immediately into my base.
I'm listening.
What do you need? Heading there now. Looks like I can do it. Right.
I'll make my mark. Yes, I concur.
Yeah, see that unit right there?
even should it cost me my
Damn,
life.
they're like actually really hard to like. Oh no, it's the same exact matchup. That's why. Yeah, it's just always going to be a stalemate. It's because they just heal up all the damage. Oh no, I think I actually
My
lost
shall
that.
take me.
Your orders? I rise to any challenge.
Let's do this.
Come then. To the next. Allow me. It shall be done. If you want me, then have me. It was never in doubt. Allow me. Very well.
It seems I've arrived. What do you need? I'm listening.
Can I get them out of that?
They seek to attack me.
Even if they go nowhere. Is that on my base? Sure is. That is the dumbest person you could have chosen, but if you want it.
You're not leaving here alive. I could get used to this. What do you need? Heading there now. You won't escape my arrows. That one's for you,
I don't know
Mom.
who Liney is.
This is for
Because
you,
I haven't played
Mom.
Genshin in
I'm
a
going.
very long time.
Barely any effort. Your orders? A brisk flight.
Hello,
You're not
Dell.
leaving here alive.
Good evening.
Wow, look at that. What do you need? Heading there now.
Or so I've heard, Tep.
I'm pretty good with a bow. That one's for you, Mom. I can do it. What do you
Yeah,
need?
just a little after hours, just so I can work through this a little bit. Ow. Did a lot.
You won't escape my arrows. Well, look at that. This is for you,
Sugoi,
Mom.
Sugoi State. No. Stop. That makes me think of the parrot.
You're not leaving here alive. That one's for you, Mom.
Requesting further command. I rise to any challenge.
Wait, why did it fire in that spot? The heck?
You won't escape my arrows. Just give me a few. This is for you, Mom.
Nice, wonderful, unbelievable.
What do you need? I can do it. Heading there now.
Life is nothing but Sugoi.
Come then.
It's never been anything but Sugoi.
Reason rules the day. Allow me. Thank you.
I'm pretty good with a bow.
They actually have pretty good... Oh, yeah, they have a lot of True Strike. Frontline got to live that time.
Can't move another muscle.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
What do you need? This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
To not open any inventory? Why?
That was easy.
I would definitely want it done before that, personally.
I'm listening.
What you can't see
Your
can't
orders?
hurt you. Yes, it can.
The
Stop
enemy has
lying.
spotted me.
I don't know what is going on with that unit.
A chance to earn some praise.
She keeps going back and forth.
I never doubted myself.
Oh yeah, now you want to participate.
Careful, you may get burnt. Have I proven myself yet? What do you need?
Judgment shall strike. Witness the might of an ape. I depart. Any who bar my path must perish.
It can definitely still hurt you.
I'll never hold myself back. You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
You won't escape my arrows. I could get used to this.
I actually just did a bunch of inventory cleaning today. I kind of want to transmarvel.
Right.
Specifically, like I'm sitting on 500 transmarvels. And I kind of want to just do it. Strictly because I want to see if I can get a really good right stone.
That one's for you, Mom. This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
To help with my Lucilius solo. Ideally, it would be like 10 crit rate, 5 stun power, and then something else.
I take to the skies.
Your orders? Very well.
We should be rid of this place.
Either an attack stat or something.
A great boon for the liberation.
There's a handful of things that would be useful.
You're not leaving here alive. Well, look at that. What do you need? I can do it.
Well, surely I could just save scum if I didn't. However, I can just save them for Twain and Seophon.
I could get used to this.
Oh, I like to fight too.
You, Mom.
I just soloing it is, you know. That last 10% is a big pain.
You'll not be disappointed. My eternal gratitude.
I can get to the last 10% really easily, but winning in the last 10% is a whole different story.
Wow, look at that. This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
Any who bar my path must perish.
I should be able to finish this before
Witness the might of an angel.
the other group gets to go.
We shall succeed. I stand ready.
All ours now.
Blasphemous fool.
Hey, Thanatos. Ain't seeing that.
Watch and learn. Go.
Oh, Providence. I shall exercise the darkness.
Wow, they all end up surviving that? Jesus.
Ever swifter. Witness
Be purified.
Not only do they end up surviving it, but they actually get out of the whole thing at full health, if I recall.
There's no escape. Farewell. Oh, curative. Be purified. I shall ease your pain.
There you go.
We've nothing to fear.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
An offering to the heavens.
Yeah, Holy Cradle goes a long way with a true strike. A true strike one-shot squishy level frontline. Surprised they lasted long enough to actually get to to survive till the overheals, but you know, once they get their turns, it works out pretty well.
A word, Lady Scarlet? My people
It's been good,
are safe
Thanatos.
once more, due almost wholly to the benevolence of the Liberation Army.
In other words,
The
you want to
proper
join me?
thanks eludes me.
Rainice?
In what felt like a mere moment, you've become a fine young woman.
Do you remember the day I left Albion? Back then, I didn't understand the point of it all. I cried and cried, begging to stay until my voice went hoarse. And I remember you cried with me that day.
I've spent many an idle evening since, lamenting my decision to remain behind. With only my thoughts to keep me company, I could but imagine how frightened you must have been. How alone.
I was both, at times. But my years on the island made me tougher than I could have ever expected.
Indeed they did. The woman before me now is nothing like
cow
the
voice is
sobbing
great,
girl
Tap.
I remember.
You missed some of my finest hours, I'll have you know.
Yes, I'm painfully aware. But I refuse to miss another. My place is at your side and nowhere else. I only hope Prince Elaine sees it the same way. I suppose I'll know soon enough when I ask to join the Liberation in true.
Don't they need you here?
Perhaps, but
We
we'll
literally
all
have the
see
leaders of entire
We do
nations
whatever
joining
is
us.
necessary to aid the Liberation.
Everyone comes with us.
Then come. I'm sure Elaine will be thrilled to hear the news.
It's a lot of dudes. Welcome in, Rainice. Probably replace one of these arbalists. I was gonna say, that bow has to have PP on it. No, I definitely just want to give them raw stats. What diplomacy? Exactly. Actually gonna give that to them just in case. That's stupid. Why? Prioritize flying. Prioritize literally anything else. Yes, the ever elusive PP bow. It's scary, but it must be used. Not gonna lie, I think I just want to buy dues at this point. Problem is, I need to remember what dues people even need. What dues do they want to do? There's the serpent carving. Don't I have this? I think I got this faded journal, like, upon coming into this zone. I sure did. And I still had 2 treasure maps to actually get. Claim victory at every magic sigil. I should be able to finish that soon. Alright. Heed their legs from fewest to most. Well, then this one's gotta be first. Because it has no fucking legs. Unless you consider the snake just to be one giant leg. Even still, it would probably still have the most. I just need to go hire some randos.
I'm ready to serve.
Hey, cool, man.
Good call. Let me take it from here. Behold!
No, they're not cannon fodder. I'm just shipping them from one side of the world to the other and making them pick up, like, rocks and shit. They're on guard duty. They pick up the rocks, so I don't have to pick up the rocks. And that's all the towns. Yeah, they're manual labor. Perfect. There we go. He's responsible for that town. He's responsible. I think there are 2 towns left in Cornea itself. See, they'll pick up these mats after the next time, I do a fight. And that opens. Okay, so there's the serpent with 0 legs. A goat has 2 legs, in theory. An octopus has 8, unless you don't count them as legs. And where is the last one? Oh, and then this is the last one. A hippocampus. So the only hippocampus I know has 4 legs. So I'm gonna guess it's the goat next. As in the brain? Okay, well, I guess whatever it is. I was thinking more of, a different hippocampus. It would appear that it has 1. Ah, I see. It's a Kelpie. Definitely mistook it for a different one. It's a seahorse. Goat has 2. And the octopus has 8. A king staff albior. All stats plus 5 on a staff. Can't really say no to that. However, who to give it to is still a question, because I don't think I was going to give it to Auk. He currently has the Euro staff. And if he gets anything, it's the Millennium Scepter. If he's going to replace it with anything, it's going to be the Millennium Scepter. In which case, he would need another, well, something. To anything, really. Oh, yeah, and a goat also has 4 legs. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The hippocampus was always going to be less. Yeah, there's no really good person for me to give this to. Except you, I guess. And I've barely even used Yana. I need another Carnelian Scepter. Big problem I'm having with actually getting all this shit. Alright, for now you can take that then. There's got to be characters I don't actually use that much that could use it quite well. Yeah, there's one more PP. That's a stone circle. Let me get that. Just get it off the map. Alright, and then there's the shrine. Did I buy everything from this guy that I wanted? I sure did, unless I want to buy more Fevrite. Gonna buy another magic bomb. Yeah, so the last remaining one of this is in this area right here. Alright, that means the next logical place for me to go is here.
This is it. The same
It was
old sun
Rosalind.
on our texts.
Thought it was Etioland. Couldn't remember which one of them fell in love with him.
The ring, Elaine. Looks like I was right.
What do I do next?
Come back here with the person you've chosen for the rite. Offer them the Ring of the Maiden, and you're done. That is, if they accept. Doing so should unleash the power stored deep within your own ring. But...
is there more?
The covenant between Unicorn and Maiden requires both sides to be of one mind and one heart.
Okay.
If either betrayed the pact they swear at this altar, they would face terrible consequences. At least, according to the texts.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Considering the risk, I'd suggest you give the ring to the person you trust most.
See, here's the thing. Obviously, the logical solution is Scarlet. That's who, like, they definitely intend. But it looks like more specifically, it can be anybody that you have enough rapport with. So the only person he's gonna have, he's not gonna have maxed out rapport with very many people unless I force it. Because, like, he's never fought with Rosalind, for example, so I couldn't make it Rosalind. I couldn't even make it Scarlet if I wanted to. Hodrick's the only one. I think he's one of two. Yeah, and then Auk. I'm surprised Clive doesn't have it. Hilda's pretty close. Yeah, essentially I can force it with tavern meetings. And considering Rosalind is my winner. Sorry, Scarlet. I should eat between all of them and then save, realistically. I should do Elaine, Scarlet, and Rosalind. And then save beforehand. Sure.
Enjoy now.
Time for some food. Mmm, bacon and soft-boiled egg galettes.
Wow. Delightful. I just can't get enough. I might have eaten a little too much.
No such thing. Wish I could just repeat it.
Enjoy now.
Well,
delightful.
Listen, I definitely trust Amalia a lot. That's true. We should actually look at some of the other art. Alright, let's try here. Yeah, this place has all breakfast foods.
Good seeing you, friend.
Oh, eggplant. Pasta al pomodoro. As an Italian. Can I just do it with the three? I mean, I guess I don't really care who the fourth one is. Cheese-filled steak hatch.
Enjoy now.
Hash. Hasha. Hosh. Look at the kiwi and melon platter. And fluffy potatoes.
Amazing.
Delightful. Simply inspiring.
I might have eaten a little too much.
This one's 5 people. New. Messed one up.
Enjoy now.
The aged cheese spread is calling to me.
Feast.
Wow.
Do have some.
Huh?
Perhaps another visit is in
Nom,
order.
nom, nom, nom.
Don't.
Nom, nom, nom. Alright, what does the Arctic North have?
Heavens,
Beef and vegetable pot au feu,
a good meal
plump
will warm you
oysters
up
alla
in no
alaio, and basil snapper carpaccio. Jesus Christ, this one's worth a lot.
time. Go on, eat up.
I love carpaccio. Ripened sweet oranges and fresh bread. Man, that's fucked up. There's 3 people eating and 5 pieces of bread. That's fucked up.
Wow. I just can't get enough. Huh?
There was also an uneven amount of carpaccio. They definitely had to fight over that.
Go on, eat up.
I love plump oysters. Look at how plump they are.
Whoa! So good. Simply inspiring.
Huh? Let's come back sometime.
Go on, eat up.
Oh man. The carrots, the beef, the broccoli, the eggs. Oh, the onions.
Whoa! So good.
I just can't get enough.
I could kill one of these on my own. This is not a 5-person meal. I'll fucking eat that shit all on my own.
heavens, you're chilled to the bone.
Exquisite cake. Okay. Oh my god, it's worth 250. The Fraser cake. Look at the cake. Look at it jiggle. They knew where they knew all the right places to put their game physics.
Shall we?
I could eat this forever. I just can't get enough.
Tis good to relax every now and then.
Give me the meat. Yeah, you know I want the meat.
Thanks for stopping in. What can I get you today?
A baguette with crisp greens.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Baguette sandwich. Look at the baguette.
Delightful.
You'll miss out if you don't eat.
I might, Tep. But I never finished the game, so... 8-10 meals at taverns. Perfect. Needed to do that anyway. Oh, hold on. Let me eat the... The tender herb-crusted chicken. Give me the meat.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Don't keep a girl waiting.
Delightful.
Don't be picky.
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Hello, Kiko. Good evening. But you're like, wait, what's he doing here at this time? You need to chill. Don't stop. Listen, when ASMR happy comes into play, you know there's meat. Kiko, where's the cow? Get me the cow.
Thanks for stopping in.
Oh.
What can I get you to?
Give me the meat. Give me the fish meat.
I have a
Not
feeling
the
you'll
cow.
like this.
Give me the cow. All right, I'll take a fish. Look at the fish. It's so good.
Shall we?
I haven't made a whole fish in a while. I like to just wrap whole fish, like I like cover it in oil and seasoning and like slice it open and stuff it, and then I just wrap it in tin foil and cook it for like 20 minutes.
So good.
All right, they're eating it like it doesn't have bones. Although to be fair, if you cook a whole fish well, depending on how you cook, you can just eat the bones.
You want some?
You usually have to overcook it a bit, but you eat around the carcass. It depends on the type of fish also.
So captivating. Drop by again.
You have to get the right, there are some fish that just have like more edible bones. Might get some salmon. I got some salmon. I got salmon in the freezer. I got scallops. I got turkey. I got chicken. I just gotta pick and choose. I was gonna say, I hope you're having a good evening, Kiko. Then I used my brain for 2 seconds and went, wait a minute.
Well, hello there. What can I get started for you?
Sumptuous egg Benedict. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope you like it.
I love scallops. Look at the eggs.
Don't keep a girl
On top of some lettuce, a tomato, the hollandaise, on an English muffin. I'm gonna assume that's the bottom of an English muffin and not,
I could eat this forever.
you know, a hamburger bun, because otherwise this would be incorrect.
You'll miss out if you don't eat. I don't think I've ever had a meal so...
This one's really good to look at, too. This one I've already done. This one I did at the very start of the
I
game.
hope you like it.
Look at the egg. Oh, yeah. Look at that velvety omelet and rice stew.
A veritable feast.
You'll miss out if you don't eat. Huh? I might have eaten a little too much.
Do you come back?
The elf knows how to cook. decadent rice pilaf. Oh yeah. That's the stuff.
Coming right up.
The paella, dude, I fucking love paella. For the next one.
Don't keep a girl waiting.
Delightful.
I just can't get enough.
I can do all of this on my own. Again, I don't know how they're sharing that between so many people. That's a one-person meal, if you ask me.
Coming right up.
I fucking love paella. The potato and egg salad. Show me potato salad.
This looks amazing. Such exquisite flavor.
It's really more like just straight up mashed potatoes, eggs. Well, I mean, it's actually potatoes two ways. It looks like mashed and boiled with eggs. It's not really an egg salad or a potato salad. Yeah, paella is ultra easy to make. And it's so good. All right, we still got a couple of places left to look at the meals.
Looking to beat the heat, are we?
Oh, as an expert on pizza, that looks like a pretty good pizza.
You're gonna love this.
That's a nice, classic margarita pizza.
Well, doesn't this look good? Wow.
Simply inspiring.
I don't think I've ever had a meal so captivating.
This also looks very good.
You're gonna love this.
Oh, it's so jiggly.
Well, I could eat this forever.
Made with honey apples.
Maybe we could come again sometime.
They know what real gamers like. Physics. They know where we like it in our food. All right, we've seen all of these before.
Looking to beat the heat, are we?
And all right, so we've now had one of every food. Now it's time to go make this elf my wife. Oh, I have to do the actual report quest, probably. That's Rosalind and Athelion. Elaine and Rosalind. There we go. Boo. Ah! Alright, she likes to play practical jokes. She likes to sneak up behind and scare me. She's already winning me. Just couldn't help myself seeing you just standing there all defenseless. It's odd, though. You seemed nothing like this when first we met. Like what? Well, friendly, I suppose. You struck me as more of a formal princess than one who would play tricks on her commander. You're awfully cute when you're flustered. It's simply that the more we spend time together, the more I want to learn who you really are. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of who I really am, too. Fucking prankster. Well, I can't fault your logic. Unless you're saying you liked me better before. See, I told you she's thirsty. You're standing rather close to me, Rosalind. Is there something wrong with that? Not as such, no. It's only that it's impossible to read my book when it's covered in your shadow. Oh yes, you're reading. Perhaps I wouldn't mind joining you in that venture. Though don't worry, I'll make certain I don't obstruct your view. So much for my quiet afternoon. Rosalind's a great menace. Alright. 10 out of 10, I approve of her menacery. And now she gets to be a menace a second time. She's all over it. Yeah, I mean, have you seen Rosalind? Elaine's a good-looking fellow, too. Must have fallen asleep for a moment. And deeply at that. Have you been getting enough rest of late? No, actually. Why didn't you wake me up? I'm certain my head was rather heavy on your shoulder. I admit I did consider it. You seem so peaceful. Rosalind, without a single trouble in the world. Feels like it was only yesterday you would lose your composure the minute I drew near to you. Not that I'm complaining, of course, but it's barely even half as enjoyable as teasing you anymore. And all the better, in my view. By the way, Rosalind, you were speaking in your sleep just now. And what did I say? Something about wanting to spend more time with you, I assume? Why did she get chosen instead of me? I surmise you were speaking of Etioland becoming the next Turanos. I always coveted the role, you know. It's only natural when your mother is one of the best this land has ever seen. But none of that matters now. Zenoira took my sister from me, used her body for their vile schemes. The thought alone sets my blood to boil. Only she wasn't the Turanos. If only I had been chosen, she would never have gotten her mind taken over by that damned witch. Am I hearing you correctly, Rosalind? That you wish such harm could have befallen you instead? How very unlike me. Either way, the only thing I can do now is make sure nobody else gets hurt ever again. Thank you for the shoulder, Elaine. That was better sleep than I've had in months. I merely pray it was to your benefit. My man's too pure. It's the good plumber situation all over again. What I'm saying is, if you clean my pipe, I'll clean your pipe. Ma'am, I do my own plumbing. I should be able to give her the maiden ring at this point. Regarding our recent conversation, Rosalind, do you mean the one that we had during our last battle, or the time I kept you from reading your book? Neither, in fact. I speak of the day you slept on my shoulder. What about it? I can't stop thinking about what you said. How you wish that you had been Turanos so that Etioland would never have come to harm. Yet despite your attempts to laugh the matter off afterward, until you truly meant every word, you'd rather be hurt yourself than see someone you care about experience the same. Moreover, you would gladly bear such pain alone before you ever considered sharing it with another. I can't disagree with that. If I had to choose between me and Eltelind, I always say Etioland. Eltelind, I would pick myself every time. It tormented me to no end, the horrid way that Zenoira sunk their fangs into her. But now I have the chance to ease her agony, to shoulder her burdens however possible. So trust me, it's better that way. You're wrong. You speak of torment, of the agony you'd be willing to bear in her name. But where would that leave you, Rosalind? Knowing the length of an elven lifespan your suffering would surely endure for a great many years, I won't let you consign yourself to such a wretched fate. That must sound absurd coming from me. Compared to you, I'm akin to a newborn child, ignorant to the ways of the outside world. All the same, I can't abide by the thought of you weathering these wounds alone for even a day, let alone the rest of your life. Well, isn't this a surprise? I've never met a human with this much insight into the sorrows my kind can face. 'Tis a good thing you sleep-talk, then. I dare say I'd have not realized without it. All that from a few mumbled words. Very well, Elaine. I'll do as you ask. But might I make a request of you as well? What is it? Stay at my side and stand watch over my actions. That way I'll know for sure I'm not trying to shoulder everything alone. It would be my greatest honor. Thank you, Elaine. You're welcome. Now I'm going to give you this ring. And you're going to accept it, damn it. Got a real Aragorn situation going on here.
Could you perhaps stand back a bit?
I see someone's made up his mind.
I think there's been a mistake. That's fucked up.
I'd like you to have the ring of the maiden.
You realize accepting would make me the Queen of Cornea, yes?
An elvish queen.
And what? Is that all you have to say? Tell me how you truly feel, Elaine.
I love you, Rosalinda. From the very bottom of my heart.
Damn, he actually full on went for it.
The rest of my days at your side.
My man went for it.
Well, that's more like it.
Listen, he sees those hips. He knows.
This is the happiest day of my life.
No, I'm happy.
I might not have been
She didn't say it back.
But to be chosen by you is all the greater.
She said that'll do.
I'm furious if you go dying before me.
I literally am gonna die before you. Like,
I'm not sure that's a demand I can meet.
Yeah.
Elves live for far longer than mere humans, after all.
real Aragorn situation here.
Then I suppose Cornea will have to get used to my solitary reign.
Well, if it means ruling beside you, perhaps I could try holding on just a bit more.
Hold on to what? Smile. Alright, now I get to see what they do when they're powered up. The sages will lend their strength now that the ring is restored to its former glory. I thought she was gonna come out and be like... I was waiting for her to just be like... This motherfucker right here. He's known her for like 2 weeks. Listen, I grew up with you, Scarlet. You're like a sister. That's not cool. Can't do it. I need that new, you know? I just gotta be that way sometimes, you know? What would he be holding on to? Nothing. Is he the only one who can use the ring? I'm willing to bet he is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I'm okay with, mind you. He doesn't need the Dream Crown anymore, though. That I can pass on to somebody else. There's no point in him having both. Listen, man, Vanillaware has a history with, like, their character designs. I'm a simple man, alright? Hips are good. She's also the only one who can use the other one. Which is interesting, because she technically still wants a ruby... She doesn't really need a ruby pendant, though. Oh no, the Ring of the Maiden replaces the Ancient Crown. Still, okay, that means they're both freed up. That makes it tough to determine who gets the other things. I think you get one. I could replace... No, because the ruby pendant is pretty important for getting a double lightning shaker. You could technically use one of them. It would get you an extra curse. And it would get you an extra limited heal, which is actually pretty valuable. Well, it's actually not that valuable. The extra 5 stats, though, is definitely valuable. Even my other Elvish units would go a long way with that. Oh, Auk. He has the amethyst pendant. That I could pass off to somebody else if I really wanted to. You have the Hero's Medallion, the Zephyr. Yeah, you're already all set. You don't really need the extra magic defense. Yeah, he's got like a ton of HP and magic defense. I think you get this. Kind of want to give her both. Eye of the Warrior Princess and Double Sanguine Pursuit. Lose a bit of initiative, but everything else, yeah. I think Berengaria just takes it. Alright, now I have to go to all of the shrines. I'm going to start with this shrine. I'm assuming there's going to be a battle at each of them. This was the first shrine we ever went to.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me.
Oh my god. Oh.
So the ring is restored at last. You have done well.
If I may ask a question. You said that if we wish to match Galerius' might, we would first need to unbind the ring's power. But I wonder, why did you bid us return here after?
That I may bestow upon you the power of cleansing, accumulated within these walls over the passing of centuries.
Do you imply the renewed ring is not enough to defeat him?
It is not. If you wish to bring such events to bear, you must usher the souls of Zenoira's people to their long-awaited salvation.
The Zenoira of old was an ancient kingdom, said to have fallen in a single cursed night. What do its denizens have to do with this?
The night you allude to was that of failed ceremony, one in which they relinquished their corporeal forms. For countless years they suffered in discarnate agony, consigned to merely watch as a new world sprung forth from their own. As you may expect, the weaker-hearted among them succumbed first to madness, then to an unyielding, rabid lust for evil. 'Tis only by the power of the sanctuaries that such wicked souls were put to slumber, sealed away in a realm known solely as the Beyond.
And Galerius used me and my father to break that seal.
Quite so. He has torn open a seam between the land of the living and that of the dead. A seam through which he shall unite their beings, till neither one is distinct from the other.
Well, that can't be good.
Then we know now what Galerius seeks. To resurrect the souls of ancient Zenoira.
Should he succeed, this world will be met with grave disaster. Yet that is why our sanctuaries exist. Make use of our strength and bring eternal salvation to the souls of the lost. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these sacred grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead.
Make me stronger. Hey, what's going on, Noel?
Your will is my own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Runebearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call.
As if Elaine needed to get any stronger.
To each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Oh, it gave me a sword. Jesus Christ. Affliction immunity. Not debuff immunity, affliction immunity. And 20% heal every time you swing. I don't even know who I'm even going to give that to. It's a physical weapon, so Amalia could probably just use it. It just makes Amalia a little bit better. The thing is, she already has complete debuff immunity, so it's kind of overkill to also give her Affliction. The 20% heal on action is nice, but it's not really that important for her. Any of them could use it. Any of them could use it as well. Oh, no, they can't really because they really need the magic damage. Looks like you're probably the winner then. Gonna take that off. That's gonna mean a lot of item decisions to make in the very near future. I don't like that it's still marked on my map. I'm gonna go to the Zenoira Sanctuary last. I don't know why, I just get the feeling that I should. That sanctuary always looked more important. Oh. Oh, you guys are just gonna be here now too?
Sorry for making you drag us along like this.
Please.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell are you doing here?
I take it you have a question to ask.
We want to see if this sage knows anything about the blue. It's the only reason we even got in here, so...
That's fair.
I'll start by
I wasn't sure if there would be
offering a
cutscenes for each of these this time.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. You've accomplished much, Ring-bearer. 'Tis no easy feat crossing a nation bound in the harshest of winters.
I don't mean to interrupt, wise sage, but I was wondering if you could answer something for us. What exactly is the Pistorius Blue?
You refer to the azure stone on your person, yes? It is magic made crystal, cultivated by the elves of yore. Long ago, when their kind still called Pastorius home.
There were elves here?
That era too saw Zenoira's reign encroach upon every region of Fevrith.
Well, that's not good.
The elves to the south, secure behind Ervelda's veil, espoused neutrality and insulated themselves in the forests of Elheim. Yet those in Pastorius did not possess such luxury. Instead, they forged a powerful crystal capable of transforming their bodies into those of colossal beasts.
Astrals. But they could turn themselves back, right?
Such a technique did exist, yes. Though, unfortunately, it has long been lost to the passage of time.
I wonder which Bestrels are elves.
Should have guessed as much.
Still, Zenoira must have had some reason for wanting the stone so bad. Even though they didn't use their mind control to try and get it.
I suspect you allude to the rite of channeling. As I understand it,
Probably the owls, you're right.
physiology is far too distinct to house a human soul, making the rite a futile venture. In its place, they likely sought the crystal for its similar mastery over the hearts of your race. All in the grand hopes of bridling the same strength they failed to overcome so many years prior.
Some story this thing's got.
Now, we lack the time for further conversation. Allow me to imbue your ring with the power of cleansing. Use it well, and bring an end to Galerius's cruel ambitions. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
I know, Scarlet. I know how this works.
Further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
The bow. I wish they had a stronger magic bow. I don't think I'm going to use the bow. Actually, if I do use the bow, I know who it's on. What's your bow? It's got an extra PP, which is quite good. It's hard to give up the PP. But the self-sustain is probably well worth it. And 4 attack is actually a lot in this game. I don't know why you have the King's Bow, though, actually. Being immune to stuff does help a lot, though. If only they were magic bows, I would give them to the fucking elves. I'm gonna assume the prince is coming with me here.
Forgive me for prying, Berengaria, but why have you asked to join us here?
Baltro, I want to know more about the man.
Oh, it's Berengaria that's here.
People's minds. I have a few other questions for this sage of yours too.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
We've come so far from just using Berengaria and Travis to roll through everything. Now we use a completely different crew.
Present its grandeur before me. Excellent.
Hope you're in the explaining mood, Sage. There's a sorcerer working with Galerius. Goes by the name Baltro. What can you tell me about him?
The man was a true prodigy, if ever one has deserved the title. His aptitude for magic was, in a word, peerless. A gift he employed with little concern for sense or morals. 'Twas through that disregard that he birthed arts as magnificent as they were monstrous. The rite of channeling chief among them.
Is that how the devil still lives? By possessing the body of another?
Baltro himself has no need of such trickery. While the lost souls of ancient Zenoira's people have long stood confined within the sacred grounds of the sanctuaries, Baltro has remained in the realm of the living, sustaining his twisted physical form for centuries upon end.
Well, let's kill him then.
A lone survivor of a fallen empire. But if those souls have been locked away, how exactly was he able to summon them?
That's actually what I love her for, is the stamina suck.
Of course. A potent medium capable of circumventing the barred gate to the beyond. Once the desired soul was summoned, he wielded the rite of channeling to convey it into a yet living host. 'Tis a feat, I presume, only possible for a man of Baltro's infernal aptitude.
Crystals of transference.
I can't say I've ever heard of them myself.
I bet they're real tough to come by. Otherwise, he'd have brought back the whole damn empire by now.
You make a good point.
I've got one more question for you, Sage. This armor I'm wearing, it's not the only set. There was another up in Albion recovered from the sanctuary when Zenoira first started knocking. Way I hear, it was the Pontifex who found it, gave it to a guy named Nigel not long after. So, I was wondering, this place have any old gear you're looking to part ways with?
It sure does.
Alas, all armaments stored within these walls have long since been
That's not true.
evacuated. Yet the power of cleansing remains pure and true. Grasp it tight, and it shall surely bring you succor in the days to
I just
come.
love that the sage says that, and then I'm literally gonna get a weapon. It's like, no, but also, here you go.
Will is mine own, righteous prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fefrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
I didn't know. Did the ring get stronger? I had no idea. Thank you, Scarlet. Thank you, chat. I guess my real question is... Okay, the ring itself has not actually gotten stronger. It has in terms of its effect on the final fight, probably. But not like the equipment in my inventory has not gotten stronger. I love when my rings get stronger.
Apologies for asking this of you, Elaine. It's merely that I'd like to make an inquiry regarding the nature of these sanctuaries.
Eltaland.
Please, your presence is more than welcome. We'll ask the sage together.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Beside you stands the Turanos of Elheim. The ring of the unicorn would remain ever bound were it not for you. Or for your ancestors, who conveyed the rite of covenant through a great many generations. For that, you have my utmost gratitude.
Yeah, that's why I married one of the elves. Not the only reason,
Scarcely deserve, O wise
but a
sage.
reason.
But if I may, I wish to ask a question of you. For what purpose were these sanctuaries constructed?
To house errant, wandering souls.
Well, we knew this from the other one. I could have told you that.
Yet that raises another question still. How is it that Zenoira met with ruin?
'Twas an act of hubris immeasurable. In search of the forbidden gift of immortality, their sorcerers made sacrifice of a divine being, the great and noble unicorn.
It all makes sense.
Vile disregard for the natural world.
Did you just call the unicorn the natural world? Bruh. I would not consider a unicorn part of the natural.
They sought to elicit the creature's purifying energy, and in so doing, break free of the shackles of mortality. Yet the cleansing fires of the unicorn glow impossibly bright, violent in their rejection of vice and villainy. For the wicked-hearted to harness such a power as their own would be a contradiction of its very purpose. 'Twas a miscalculation of the most fatal ilk. With the beast's dying embers, the fury of the unicorn struck Zenoira's people.
It's a badass unicorn.
Their flesh was rent from their bodies, and their souls were condemned to wander for the rest of eternity.
How horrible.
I mean, it's their fault.
Irony, then, that the rite proved a success in the end. From the ashes of tragedy rose but one survivor. A single girl, capable of communion with the divine unicorn her countrymen had so cruelly defiled. Aside Alongside the Pontifex of Albion and the Elven Turanos, she set forth to deliver peace to the restless souls of Zenoira's citizens. A venture which saw them construct 6 sanctuaries spread through every land of Fevrith. Upon its completion, she rallied those loyal to her cause and founded a new nation, Cornea, of which she would become the first queen. And with the spirits of her brethren pacified at last, she relinquished the power she had never once wished to receive. 'Twas then that it was severed in twain, each half laid into a sacred relic, symbolic of her tale.
The Ring of the Unicorn.
And that of the Maiden.
It all makes
The
sense.
reason this ring answers to me alone is the royal blood flowing through my veins.
Quite so. Your heart is that of the unicorn, fated to commune with a maiden true and fair.
Already done.
A destiny which culminated in the rite of covenant and the subsequent unbinding of the ring's true form. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead. You need only accept its grace. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
Say it,
The
Scarlet.
ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you in the fated time.
It's got real say the line Bart energy. Say the line, Bart. Sacral spear. The spear might be the hardest one to introduce because the spears are probably the best weapons in the game. I'd say if I on average compared all the spears versus all the everything else, the spears are probably all the strongest. Is this Nigel or is this going to be the Angel? Or is it going to be... Actually, it would make sense for it to be neither, I guess.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
Then you shouldn't have any questions.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me.
I know, I want a magic bow. It's not
Progeny
fair.
of the late Pontifex Errant, you have done well in guiding the Savior to this sacred hall.
You know of me?
I do. Your father, under compulsion of Baltro's magic, destroyed the seal sheltered upon these grounds. A regrettable fate indeed.
Excuse me the question, wise sage. Why is it that those of the pontifical lineage are able to break the sanctuary seals?
'Tis a tale even older than the Orthodoxy itself.
But that's over 800 years.
Indeed. I speak of ancient Zenoira and their sorcerer's quest for might beyond mortal bounds.
Fucking Baltro, man.
A pursuit which brought them to Palavia and the holy power of the almighty unicorn. Enraptured by its supreme brilliance, they began to experiment, using the citizens of Albion as their subjects. In time, those experiments birthed a new race entirely. The population you know as angels.
That's not possible.
Yet their only distinguishing feature were the wings on their backs, a mark of failure for the sorcerers who conceived them.
Well, that's fucked up.
The experiments continued unceasingly, but only one success emerged. A man capable of divine wonder.
The first Pontifex.
Yes, and the gift he bore was the means to lay wandering souls to eternal rest.
But how does that relate to the seals?
The purpose of Fevrith's sanctuaries is twofold. The first is to soothe the vengeful spirits of old Zenoira. The second is to accumulate an energy most sacred, the power of cleansing. Galerius impelled your father to set loose the souls bound to the sanctum, to break its seal as you know it. In so doing,
he divested these grounds of one of their vital duties. But the other, the power of cleansing housed within, still remains undefiled by wicked intent.
My father must have foreseen the breaking of the seals all those years ago.
Which explains why he asked you to one day guide me here. To impart the power of cleansing upon my ring, so that we may stop Galerius before it's too late.
I bet you the ring gets stronger. Do you think the ring's gonna get stronger?
Righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the
Ring's stronger.
Fevroth further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
That is a rod. Another one that's not easy for me to incorporate. And finally, the Zenoiran Sanctuary. The fanciest looking of the sanctuaries. And this big-ass lake.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me.
After this, the ring's definitely getting stronger again.
Indeed, I shall grant you my might, that Galerius's ambitions may at last be foiled.
If you'll allow me a
Yeah, Sojiro?
Galerius asserts himself Emperor of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, but I wonder, do his claims ring true?
They do. He is a man dangerous beyond all reason or belief. In truth, Zenoira's people were not born on Fevroth's soil.
It's actually not him. Sojiro's voice actor is a different character. This one's a little different.
Their populace enjoyed countless years of peace and prosperity, ushered in by magical advancements of the highest order. Yet, after a
I doubt it's a magic bow. It would be,
the very magic which once enhanced their lives,
what have I not gotten?
now stolen
Sword I
away
got.
instead.
Maybe a shield.
And by the day Galerius emerged victorious, Zenoira was naught but barren wastes, inhabited chiefly by the corpses of the damned. Faced with such cold conclusion, most would have considered him a king absent a kingdom. Yet Galerius would not be denied his reign. Mustering what few pitiful subjects remained in the realm of the living, he set off to seize a new shore as his own, Fevroth.
Then the ancient Zenoira we're familiar with was actually an invading army from a far-off continent.
Always an invading army.
Vast fiefdoms which dotted Fevroth could but thrash and flail beneath Galerius's insurmountable might. Only Elheim, shielded by the boughs of the divine Erhelda, was spared utter decimation.
If that same conqueror now blights our lands as well, can we assume General Valmor was possessed by his soul?
I don't believe we can. An energy so ineffably evil likely derives from something else entirely.
How do you mean?
Were he merely revived through the rite of channeling, slaying the host would banish his soul back to the frigid gates of the beyond. Yet, to judge by the monstrous aura surrounding him, I fear the task far too great for such crude methodology. No matter the truth of it, Galerius must be stopped. And the power of cleansing housed within these walls shall hearten that pursuit. 'Tis yours, should you
She's
but
gonna
accept.
say the thing. She's gotta say the thing. She must say the thing.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, your pilgrimage is fulfilled, and so too is the ring of the unicorn. Deliver your presence unto the decisive conflict, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
My ring is at full power. I've been feeling it. Oh yeah, they just gave me a brooch. That's pretty good. I didn't expect it to be a brooch. It's not even a weapon, but still. Oh, now the ring, both of the rings are actually stronger, it looks like. Celestial light. Unleash its true power amidst a sea of miasma. And the ring of the unicorn, same deal with the astral blade. So it's really just gotten an ability that, yeah, activates before an ally is attacked with a certain skill. A question mark skill. Alright, I'm gonna save the final battle for tomorrow, but that being said... I would like to... Well, actually, there's a couple of things I still want to do first. First, let me actually go find these treasure maps that I skipped. Yeah, I have no idea how long the final battle will take, so I'm not staying alive until then. I don't actually think it's going to take that long. Like, I suspect I'll be done with it fairly early. Is that the one down there? I think it is. The one on the secluded shore. Oh no, that's the wrong secluded shore. What do you mean? You can't miss it when there's VODs. That leads back down. Oh no, that's a pass-through, right. Gold goblet. And that one's just... Looks like it's in the top right section. Yep. Alright, that should be every treasure chest. Surprised that's not an achievement, but... I still have a bridge. And a sigil of the ancient. Did I not beat one of them? Could have swore I beat... there might be one more. Because I've definitely beaten... all the ones that are visible on the map I've beaten. I can double check that. Oh yeah, I think there's Expert 3, which should be in the middle of the map. Expert 1, Expert 2. Yeah, it's just Expert 3, which is in the... Unless there's a... Oh, no, there's no Beginner 3. Look at the level jump. 6, 10, 13, 15, 18, 21, 26, 29, 31, 34. Probably 37 or 38. Yeah, the last one is somewhere in this small little area. And then I think there was one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. There's also the battle for Sorn, which I could do real quick. I could also just save it for tomorrow. It's not much of a functional difference. Alright, one thing I am curious about, however... 4.4% of players have earned. The Overlord defeated. Defeat Galerius. And then, yeah, there's obviously the actual final boss, who's obviously Baltro. Sorry, I accidentally left the menu. This is probably to free... Completed the quest Unicorn Overlord. Dying Breath of a Fall. So these are like kind of the same thing. It's just that, yeah, I mean, they are pretty much the same thing. Reached level 50 with any character. Restored all towns. I know where the last one is. 100 arc. I'm shocked I don't have this. Oh, wait. I think I need to open my archive in order to get those. Registered all classes in the class registry. That I'll get soon too. Had a biscuit stolen by a goat. They could just steal the biscuit? Those bastards. Those bastards. Yeah, I basically have to fail to get goat milk. Is the double ba a way of... No. Don't get mad at me because my joke is good. I don't even remember where all the goats are to, like, even attempt this properly. I know there's a shit ton of goats over on the secluded shore. No, it's definitely gonna be like, you offer it the biscuit, and instead of letting you do that, it just runs off. Hi, Aloha. It'll be playtime soon. Otherwise, this would just work on all of them. Ah, yeah, this one. It seems it's enjoying its meal. Oh, man. They made it seem like my odds of successfully doing that were way lower. And it's funny because I wanted to fail, but instead I succeeded. Because he had like a warning message and everything. It's like, be careful, this goat's angry. Of course, I succeeded the one time I want to fail. Go fucking figure. There's so many. I wonder if I have to actually click through. Yeah, because you can see how many entries I have. Oh, there. Oh, I actually have to make sure they don't register as new. That's what it is. bam. And then the one at 400. That's a lot of archive entries. There's still a handful more. And then class registry is probably the same. There's definitely some I don't have. They're either Bestrels or Angels. In fact, yeah, you can see a character that's missing here. Oh, I think I know who that is, actually. That makes it pretty easy to just look through and, like, look for the hires. Although that's not the same. It's every class. It's not every person. But it might also want me to get rid of the thing again, so... Since that's how the other one worked. Ah, there's one. Not gonna lie, that looks like hilarious. Given Baltro's in there, I wouldn't be surprised. One of them I didn't do all the way. At least they made it seem that way. No, I have to do that either tomorrow or Sunday. By the way, nice number of game tips. Wait, why are there so many more now? Must have expanded them. Yeah, I'm not that creative. We'll be lucky if my character looks like anything at all. No, there's Galerius. This could be like a super Galerius, though. Because it's the exact same act, so. I did also see that Moogle. It would make sense to it would kind of make sense to get Galerius. Alright. Technically, I shouldn't even log out in this spot. I should log out near one of the trials I can get done super quick, because I actually need to respawn the fucking goats. Of all the things I need to do to get my platinum, respawning the goats was not on the list of things I expected. Alright, that being said, after a cheeky little bonus stream, I gotta get some food in me and I gotta get to sleep. I want to get to sleep early tonight because Aloha has not been making it easy to sleep as of late, and I would like to try to make up for that. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow I'm going to finish Unicorn Overlord and then probably do the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator. And then, if I have time after that, which I almost certainly will, I'll probably do a bit more Grand Blue. We'll see. We'll see what the plan actually ends up being. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the subs and resubs. Thanks for enjoying the little bonus stream, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, I bid you adieu. Good night.